I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
I've got a slide under. Easy as cake.
Hurry. You have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
All right, good. What's next? If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now let's see how quick my feet are.
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home. That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you. Not sneaky enough for me.
I've got to sneak to get through this.
Use cover to stay out of sight. No, again, without letting me see you.
Oops, got spotted.
Most people won't notice you if you're above them, overhead. Stay out of my line of sight.
Damn, made too much noise.
Not sneaky enough for me.
I've gotta be more careful here. Didn't see anything at all.
I heard that.
Didn't hear a thing.
Use cover to stay out of sight.
Quiet as a lynx stalking a gazelle.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Block with your blade. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick. Smart move. Come on. Come on. Come on. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. When someone swings a sword at you, block. When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
remember training with my father in the years after the rat. Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. You in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Coldtown Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father! Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think. I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. I need my signet ring.
Pretty sure I saw someone.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it. Traitors.
Throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Goodbye, you entitled bastard. This won't leave my hand again.
There's nothing to do.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. I better take these. The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. I have a feeling I'll need these. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. Dunwall. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
That's him!
Traitorous dog. You're not fit for the watch uniform. I need to find a ship. The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Are you hiding? Hey, who is...
So one can't even breathe no more.
Something feels wrong.
Yeah, please. Not today.
Kiela, sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected. A few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Jessamine death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing these silver miners down south.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new Empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now...
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
I'll search with you.
It's Emily Caldwin! She can't escape!
No mercy! No! She's wounded! Let's finish it! Oh, dead! Wanted for treason. I'll check around here.
I'll
look over there. I'll help you look around.
Today on this we mourn the...
Oh, damn it!
Safe. What is wrong with this city?
So it's a coup. The Caldwins are fine. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then. I can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
You have to understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
What happened here?
What wouldn't I give for a bottle of pear soda?
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
What was that? Hey, who is it? Wanted for treason. I'll search and check around.
Today on this
My arm! Oh, damn it! You're so dead.
die! Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I
Gotta get
supposed
away.
to do now?
I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Let's see. What was it?
What? Huh?
Who's there?
You aren't going anywhere!
Who is this?
Hey, who is... Stand down! Let's finish her!
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed
Gotta
to
get
do
away.
now?
I should talk to the captain of that ship.
I'll check around.
That's Emily Cole!
You're so dead!
Someone, anyone! Damn it! Someone! I'm not feeling well! I need help!
What's going on here?
Hey, who is...
Someone! Protect me!
You're done!
Think you're scaring me? Ah! Take this! You aren't going anywhere!
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
What's all this racket? That? I'm not going anywhere! Ah! Think you're scaring me? Oh, shit! Over! I don't want to die! I need assistance! Oh! Damn it!
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
People have done wall.
Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
She can't escape! You're surrounded! She won't go far!
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
You're not going anywhere!
Come here and fight, coward!
Come on!
came here to warn the royal... Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
I know you.
Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. In the sky here. There is no sky.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
this is some... You're up.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
Your face is covered.
Granddad won't like that. If you're looking, the mines always need new workers.
My eyes are burning.
I've seen many horrors. A child beaten by these. A nest of blood flies. Your blood-soaked hands.
What do we do now? We're out of money.
Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
I have the following announcement.
Man, I'm just stupid.
Restrictions
Can't
are
believe
now
it.
in place due to the political assassination
Somebody else.
conducted
Why
in the
me?
name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Circonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group.
Let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Now royal consort to the Empress.
Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood see sometime.
Near the Grand Palace.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Come here.
Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you.
I need a nap.
Enjoy the air here. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. You won't regret it. Shouldn't deal with strangers.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
Everybody's looking out for themselves right now. Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Please, you gave me no choice.
Why do so many have so
Wait for
little?
that, Rapallo.
It was never meant to be this way.
This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, you couldn't stop him. Let's see what you've got. The windmill turning all right up there? No problems? Hey, where did you go?
Smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place. Oh.
What the? Stop! I'll stand against the faithless any day.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, you couldn't stop him. The windmill turning all right up there? No problems? Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry. Stay here. I'll just check what that was.
I can smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, black smoke rising from burning bodies, an entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are part of places like this.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
If you want my advice.
And black. Someone's asking for trouble. No! I know it ain't impossible. Dead.
Someone protect me! Someone! Anyone!
You're gonna pay for his death!
Someone's being attacked!
Shame on you!
Murder! Call the Grand Guard!
Did you hear that? Oh, the Abbey! What's going on here? What? Shit! I'll feed you to the hounds.
Let's see. What was it?
Without limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the outsider. To save There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer, apart from the flocks entrusted to our care. A promise. You're the sister. Isn't she? I'll kill you for that.
Now.
Keep trying.
What was that? Guard!
Is he back?
Help me! Someone! Anyone! Help me! Someone! Anyone!
Did you hear that? Still no word from our sisters. Strange. Very strange indeed. What's going on here? Strength from my brothers. For are we not as one?
Look everywhere. I'll find you, you know. Keep your eyes peeled.
I swear I saw someone.
Hey, who is
Who are you? You're not supposed to be here.
You aren't going anywhere.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
All right.
Abby! Stand against the faithless any day. I'll cure the world with the like of you. Accept your fate, miscreant. Don't worry, you're gonna pay for his death. Clear the line! Shame on you! Surrender and die! Revenge!
You hide your face!
You little shit! Keep trying! Step back!
I'll feed you to the hound.
Can't stay hidden forever!
No! Limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit.
Gotta clean it up.
Be wary, but
Of course, as always.
Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger. But those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider.
Someone,
you can't stay hidden forever. You don't stand a chance anyway.
Come on, I don't have time for games.
You coward!
What was that?
Did you hear?
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
What was that?
Weight in silver. You big scared. Get in my way.
Waiting. Finish her.
Surrounded.
Others, get ready. I know an agent of the outsider. I'll kill you for that. You are defend yourself, die, creature of the void.
You hide your
I'll
face,
feed you to the
coward.
hound.